Gulf shrimp.
Okay, this big fat Mexican shrimp.
Yep.
Delicious.
Olive oil. Torch.
So Anthony, what do people do who don't have a blowtorch at home to make this dish?
Barbecue
Perfect time of year for that.
would be perfect. If not, cast iron pan, that would do the job. Going online and getting a blowtorch if you don't have one.
I'm sure that's pretty simple.
Right.
Okay.
And
so
you can use it like in making a creme brulee, so it'll come in
That's
handy.
what I do with mine.
Besides just making the torch shrimp.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. So let's see how you're going to cook these.
Okay. So I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil here on the plancha.
How hot is this?
This plancha is running at about 450 degrees.
Wow.
Okay.
Feel that heat coming
We're
off
going
it.
to take this beautiful shrimp. I'm going to add a little bit of that olive oil to the shrimp as well.
Oil them up.
And we're going to flip it.
Looks beautiful.
And torch it.
This is the part I like. So torching it is just a quicker way of cooking it, I assume.
We're just getting that beautiful char off of it. Georgia, let's plate the shrimp.
Let's do it, Anthony.
So we're going to plate the dish now. And so this is the piquillo pepper, that sweet pepper that we pureed earlier and emulsified. And I'm going to put down 2 spoonfuls. And then what I want to do is just push very gently through that. Besides color, which is very important for a dish, right? So that it's eye appealing.
Yes.
We have this beautiful sweet pepper on the bottom. And then the pickling, pickled ramps.
So those two flavors will be interesting together.
They really are. And so here, I'm going to lay that down the center.
I can really smell that pickled ramp.
And that's important because when food smells good and looks good, the last element is tasting good.
It's going to taste great, I'm
That's
sure.
what we're going to do. And so I'm going to take this shrimp, okay, and I'm just going to simply place that right here. And what we want to do is be playful. So this shrimp will go here, sort of following a trend. And then this will not follow the trend. This will end up being right at the end, right here.
So it's really quite artistic.
It
Your
has
vision.
to, yeah, well, for me, food is playful, and I don't have to follow any kind of format.
Right.
For me, it's got to be eye-appealing, as important as it's got to be delicious.
And smell good, which it does.
Absolutely. And here is that hot pepper, that piri piri.
Anthony, this dish looks fantastic, and I love that you have the sweet piquillo pepper on the bottom, the sour pickled ramp, and then the spicy piri piri pepper on top.
It's big flavors, and it has to be well balanced.
Of course. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, Anthony, what are you going to be making?
We're going to be doing tuna.
Love it. Welcome back. We're with chef and owner Anthony Goncalves at Restaurant 42, and we're about to make this amazing looking tuna dish. So Anthony, tell us what we're going to have here.
So Georgia, we have a yellowfin tuna. What we're going to do to get this dish started is make the sauces first.
Okay.
Okay, so that while we're doing the other things, the sauces can be working.
Okay, let's do the sauces. Saucy.
The first sauce that we're going to do is a orange, it's what I call my citrus sauce. Okay, so I'm going to take this orange juice, I'm going to pour this into this pot.
Looks nice and fresh and
It
pulpy.
is fresh squeezed all the time.
Ooh,
Okay, and you're going to add the sugar.
because I'm so sweet. Wow, there's a lot of sugar here. This is a high calorie soup.
That'll do it.
Okay.
That'll do it. Okay, and the importance of the sugar is caramelization of the sauce. So as the juice reduces, the sugars start to caramelize, and it becomes almost like a syrup, a molasses.
This is gorgeous.
So I'm going to throw that under the heat. And then we're going to repeat the same process where I'm going to take the red wine, a Grenache from Spain.
Is that a good drinking wine too?
It is, absolutely.
I'll have to have a glass of that in a little bit.
And you're going to add sugar.
Now all of this sugar, Anthony?
You can add, yep, you can throw it all in there.
Whoop.
That's okay.
Splash of wine.
Okay, and that's going to go on the heat as well.
How long do these sauces need to be under the heat for?
They're going to be there for about an hour and a half, an hour and 15 minutes. We need to get this liquid down to a third
Wow.
of the amount of liquid in the pan
So a
without
third
burning
of its
it.
current volume.
Right, so
Okay.
it's a low heat. And I've prepared already a little bit of citrus gastrique
Oh, good.
and a little bit of red wine paint is what we call it here at the restaurant. So the black olives. I have a playful way of approaching foods. I want to make a licorice. In making a licorice, we use black olives and star anise. I need to put them into the oven on low heat,
Yep.
on a sill pad, and we're going to sort of dehydrate them. 6.5 hours later,
Ah, yeah. Very quick, 6.5 hours. Wink, wink. Ooh, they look like dried fruit, which they are, I suppose.
yeah. There we go.
Lovely.
We're going to put them into the coffee grinder.
This is a coffee grinder that you have adapted for this purpose.
Yes.
Is that enough, Anthony?
Yeah,
few
just a
more?
little, one other handful. That's
Okay.
it. Perfect.
Great.
And then if you could take the star anise. So
The whole thing?
just take one of the
Okay.
star anise. Add that in there. So finished product.
They really do look like coffee grounds. So you can really make licorice from olives.
Black olives and star anise. So Georgia, we're going to portion out this tuna. So this is a yellowfin tuna.
You're cutting it into 3 even strips so it
So what
cooks
we're going to
faster.
do is we're going to use this strip, this strip, and this strip. That's my portion.
Okay.
Okay. Georgia, now that we have our 3 strips, can you just grab me a plate
Sure
there?
can.
Thank
Get
you.
this tuna searing. And I'm sure it just has to be very carefully seared so as not to be overcooked.
Absolutely,
It's
and we
very
don't want to
large.
overcook tuna. Not this tuna.
Right, just have it nice and rare.
Absolutely.
Let's
Okay.
go to the grill.